What is going on, everybody? Welcome back today, guys, to the channel. Welcome back to NXT Season 2, and we are keeping the ball rolling. We are emanating live from Boston, Massachusetts. This crowd is jacked. They are ready to go. So without further ado, let's get this action underway.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 182 pounds, Mustafa Ali.
Mustafa Ali, new to the black and yellow brand. I've heard tremendous things about this young man. His athleticism, unmatched, unparalleled. He's going to look to hit that 054, that inverted 450 splash, but his opponent here tonight is the master of the 450 splash. Now, Austin Aries, what can we say about this individual? He's talented, no question about that. But you can't help but not like him.
And his opponent, accompanied by Paul Heyman from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, weighing in at 202 pounds, Austin Aries.
The self-proclaimed, quote-unquote, greatest man that ever lived, Austin Aries, former heavyweight champion of the world in both Ring of Honor and Impact Wrestling. Gonna look to make his mark here in NXT, and he certainly made his mark last week, right here on this show, when he attacked Aleister Black after his matchup. It was the main event. Aleister Black was taking on Dolph Ziggler one-on-one, and it was Austin that attacked Aleister Black after he got the win over Dolph Ziggler. Aries' music would hit, and we thought he would come down the ramp, but to no avail. He came through the crowd and low blow Aleister Black, and these two men going straight out of the gate, not holding back. Ali has Aries in the corner now. Oh, cheap shot from Austin. Oh, come on. Get off it, Austin. As Mustafa Ali snaps off the Hurricane Run and picks the greatest man, quote unquote, back to his feet. And now Ali's suplex gonna take over Austin Aries. And now Ali gonna look to pick up the pace, get his momentum going early on in the contest. And now Austin just gonna push back Mustafa Ali in a forearm strike right there. But the greatest man that ever lived, rolling elbow, takes down Mustafa Ali. Aries now picks Ali back up to his feet. Standing drop kick from Austin Aries. See, it's not his athleticism that's in question. That's on another level. Austin Aries is one hell of a competitor. It is his attitude that makes you dislike him. He has really a god complex, so to speak. He worships himself. And he really thinks that he's above everyone else. And he delivers a low basement drop kick right there to Mustafa Ali. Pinfall attempt, first one of the matchup. 2 count for Austin Aries. Aries now really has slowed down the pace that Mustafa Ali was trying to pick up and build off of. Mustafa Ali, of course, a high flyer as Austin Aries slingshots over the top rope. That's what you have to do with a high flyer. You have to ground him, bring him down to your level. Austin Aries looking for another rolling elbow strike. Mustafa Ali counters. Now Ali looking to pick up the pace once again. Irish whip sends him up to the ropes. Takes some round DDT. Spikes the greatest man that ever lived. Ali out on the apron now. What could he be looking for here? Strike, slingshot. Oh, DDT. Drops a double. Mustafa now into the cover. Near fall for Mustafa Ali. Heyman looks a little worried. I dare say Mustafa Ali actually almost got an upset victory over Austin Aries. And Aries now, he's got him. Oh, we've seen this in the past, that elevated neck breaker from AEW. Austin now going to pick up Mustafa, bring him back to his feet. Irish Whip going to send him into the corner. And Aries now just gonna take his time with Mustafa Ali. So he's cocky, he's arrogant, but he can back it up. And I guess that's all that matters. Oh, Austin Aries was looking for a Hurricane Rana. No, Mustafa Ali showing that he's got power as well as athleticism. Ali now back to the apron. What could it be looking for now? Slingshot X Factor drops Austin Aries where he stands. Ali quickly into the cover. Will this be it? No, it will not. Near fall for Mustafa Ali. Ali now looking for a scoop slam. No, Aries slides down the back. And now Austin gonna send Ali into the turnbuckle. Irish Strip gonna bring him into the ropes, and another rolling forearm strike. Austin now wants Mustafa Ali back to his feet. Could he be setting it up for that Pac-Man brainbuster? Drops him right on his head. You can count to 100 because it is over. Austin Aries picks up the win here in our opening contest at NXT. Well, a hell of a showing by Mustafa Ali, but to no avail. The greatest man that ever lived proved that he was just too much to handle for this young man here tonight. Ali showing he's going to be the talk of the town for a long while here to come on NXT. There was the Slingshot X Factor. That could have been it, but Austin Aries proves why he is on another level. The greatest man that ever lived, delivering that rolling forearm strike right there, but ultimately slow motion right here. It was the brain buster that got it done for AEW. Austin Aries, you gotta know that after that attack last week, that Aleister Black.
Here is your winner, Austin Aries.
You gotta know that Aleister Black has gotta be watching that matchup. He had to have seen that. Now, if I know Aleister Black like I think I know him, he's not gonna take too kindly. He's gonna have something to say about that. But, oh no, it doesn't look like Austin Aries is done here tonight with Mustafa Ali. So he doesn't have to do this. We know what a hell of a competitor, what a hell of an athlete that Austin Aries is, but another rolling forearm strike, and it looks like it's busted open. Mustafa Ali. He doesn't have to do this. You've made your point, Austin. What more do you have to prove here tonight? We get it. You want to be the NXT champion, and speaking of the NXT champion, business isn't going to pick up. That's a familiar sound, and oh my goodness, Aleister Black. Darkness fades over the NXT arena. And as the lights come back up, it's the NXT champion. Aleister Black, he looks hyped. He was a black mask. Oh. Where's Mustafa Ali? Where's Paul Heyman? Austin Aries escapes through the crowd once again. Aleister Black making a point, making a statement here tonight. But moving along from the NXT Championship to our soon-to-be first ever NXT World Tag Team Champions. The Tag Team Championship Tournament continues here tonight, and it continues up next because we have the Colognes facing the War Raiders. All I can say is good luck, gentlemen. You're gonna need it. Welcome back to the NXT arena, ladies and gentlemen. As the lights go down, and what an intimidating sight this is. Primo, Ep.2. Oh boy, you guys.
And at a combined weight of 552 pounds, Rowe and Hanson, the War Raiders.
You are gonna need it, gentlemen, because these two athletes, these two professional monsters, I don't know. If I was a betting man, I would put my money on the War Raiders, but you never know. Primo and Ep.2, they could surprise you, they could surprise me, they could somehow, some way, by the grace of God, pick up a win here tonight and move along in the NXT Championship tournament, but I wouldn't hold my breath. The NXT fans certainly seem very keen on the War Raiders here in Boston, Massachusetts. Hell of a tag team right there, if I do say so. Good luck, gentlemen. You are going to need it as we are underway. And oh my goodness. One chop just floors Ep.2. Takes him right off his feet and a rolling elbow strike from Rowe. Must have seen the last matchup with Austin Aries and Mustafa Ali. As Rowe, oh my goodness. This is not going to be for the weak-hearted. Short arm clothesline just absolutely floors Ep.2. No. Oh. Ep.2 looking for a drop kick. Nobody home. Rowe reverses. Rowe now back on the offense. No. Ep.2 on the offense now. Ep.2 now has Rowe, what's he gonna do with him? Rowe fighting out, a couple of shots right there to the midsection. And a scoop slam. Nope. Ep.2 slides down the back. Ep.2 now gonna send Rowe into the corner. And Rowe not gonna allow anything to happen. Stops that momentum dead in its tracks and a back suplex. And now oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ep.2 somehow managed to tag in Primo. I actually think Rowe let Ep.2 tag in Primo. These men, the modern day Vikings, the War Raiders, formerly known as War Machine. Primo was looked like for a running elbow strike. But oh, look at the power of Hanson. That is just unfinigated power. And now snap suplex. No, look at the power of Primo though. That's a whole lot of man to get up into the air. But that side kick just absolutely floors Ep.2, or Primo, excuse me. He's gonna look to pick him up. Power bomb. He's got him up. Spinning power bomb. Spinning set up power bomb by Hanson covers Primo, the first one of the matchup. This is not gonna be pretty, folks. I'll tell you that right now. Hanson wants Primo to get up to his feet. Hanson just wants to hurt somebody. Point blank, he just wants to hurt somebody. Primo, now I don't think you want to taunt Primo. You just want to go straight on the offense. If you can, get it right at him, 100 miles an hour. Get the momentum going, and that's what I mean. Fantastic tilt-to-whirl small package. I don't know. It would be commentary if I didn't know maneuver or messed up commentary or something. Hanson now going to send Ep.2 to Primo. Lord, their names are too close. Please don't yell at me in the comment section. And look at these barrage of strikes from Hanson. Goodness gracious. Listen to those strikes. And now just face washes Primo. Oh, the big man's on the move. Goodness. Hanson now going to bring Primo back to his feet and send him off into his corner. And now Hanson going to tag in Rowe. And now, oh my goodness, pop-up power slam takes down Primo. Primo tried to get away. Tried to get to his corner, but Rowe's not going to allow it. Spear in the corner though, and look at this. Rowe's right back to his feet. That's insane. Rowe, he's right back to his feet. Another rolling elbow strike. I don't know how many more rolling elbow strikes Primo and Epicon are going to be able to take. Death Valley Driver takes down Primo. And Rowe wants him back to his feet. Absolutely amazing. Rowe now. He's got him in the corner, and he lets Epico tag himself in. Epico is looking for a shot right there. Rowe counters. Primo counters. Rowe counters. And a standing enziguri from Epico. One half of the Shining Stars. Is that still a thing? Would somebody in the truck be able to tell me if that's still a thing? Keith Mitchell, can you tell me? Oh my goodness. Rowe just dropped Epico right on his head. And tags in Hanson now. And Hanson wants Epico back to his feet. Epico gonna go for a ride. Oh my goodness. Just got dropped. I can't forget my words. He got dropped right on his head. Epico somehow is back to his feet though. By the looks of it, it doesn't look like he's going to be back on his feet for too long though. Epico now going to send Hanson back to his corner. Hanson not going to allow anything to happen in that corner. And can he get him up? Oh, look at the power of Epico. The NXT fans don't seem to be too appreciative of the maneuver of Epico, as Epico now quickly goes into the cover. Hanson's foot is on the ropes though, and the referee stops the count. All four men now into the ring. Epico wasting time, taunting to the fans, and it cost him. Look at the knee strike right to the chest or the midsection. It looked like it. Epico now into the corner of the War Raiders, and now barrage of strikes. This time, it's Epico's turn, and he's been busted open. Now gonna face wash. Once again, Hanson once again on the move. Big boot. Absolutely cleans the clock of Epico. Hanson now going to bring Epico back to his feet. Going to look, maybe a power bomb once again. Spinning sit out power bomb once again from Hanson for the win. No. Primo breaking up the pinfall this time. Hanson now going to bring Epico back to his feet, kick to the midsection. European uppercut. He's got him stunned in the corner. Hanson now going to tag and roll on another pop-up power slam. Roll now, rolling Hanson. They're just flat out beast. Look at this. Knee strike right to the back of the neck, it looked like. Rowe now gonna send Ep.2 into the corner, but Ep.2 managed to gather his wits about him. Ep.2 staying alive, not allowing the War Raiders to tag in, but to no avail this time. Look at this. That is absolute freakish power right there on the side of the War Raiders. Hanson now going to send Ep.2 into the corner. Ep.2 counters. Now, Ep.2 going to turn his focus on the rope. I don't know. They certainly have a strategy. I don't know if it's the best strategy, but they have a strategy nonetheless, I guess. And now, Ep.2 going to take over Hanson with a couple of suplexes. And a third traditional suplex. Ep.2 now wants Hanson to his feet, was looking for something, but no, he got clothesline run out of his boots by Hanson. And Hanson now, side slam takes down Ep.2. Hanson looking for a clothesline right there. To no avail. Nobody at home there for Hanson. Ep.2 and Primo, I have to give it to these two young gentlemen. They are staying in there. They are hanging with the War Raiders here tonight on NXT, but I don't know. It looks like it's only a matter of time for these two gentlemen. As, oh my goodness, leg drop from the top rope. Pinfall now for the War Raiders. No, Primo breaks it up. And now look, oh my goodness, Hanson just threw Primo right, it looked like on top of Ep.2. Real quickly back into the cover once again. Only gets a 2 count this time though. Rowe now just gonna power Ep.2 back down. Ep.2's been in there for a long while. And now another rolling forearm strike. Rowe is relentless with the forearm strikes, and he delivers another one. Rowe wants him back to his feet. This man is a machine. Chops him right back down. And Rowe now takes him back over, and oh goodness gracious, knee strike right to the face, the bloody face of Ep.2, and shoves him back down. Ep.2 down. Give him his due. He's hanging in there. Rowe's looking for another rolling forearm strike. Ep.2 saw it coming, and he got caught up right there on the top rope. Slingshot from Rowe. Rowe now on the apron. Ep.2 finally tags out. Brings in Primo. Almost looked like Rowe was taunting away at the Cologne. Short arm clothesline from Rowe. Rowe now going to send Primo into his corner. Tags in Hanson. Oh, we saw this earlier. The leg drop from the top rope. Hanson now into the cover. Will this be it off the leg drop? Rowe. Yes, it will be. Keeps an eye on Ep.2 and the War Raiders advance in the tag team tournament. Oh my goodness. Give the Colognes their due. They hung in there for a good while with the War Raiders, but to no avail. Hanson and Rowe showed they were too much for the Colognes to handle. Look at this. Hanson threw Primo right on top of Ep.2. Ep.2 somehow would still kick out though, but ladies and gentlemen, the War Raiders.
Winners, Rowe and Hanson. The War Raiders.
Thanks, JoJo. Nevertheless, Hanson and Rowe advance in the tag team tournament. They are going on to the semifinals. And how about this for a semifinals match, ladies and gentlemen? The Ascension, who we saw defeat the Revival last week, will now be facing Hanson and Rowe of the War Raiders. Oh my goodness, that is going to be a hard-hitting match. Connor, Victor, Hanson, Rowe, who you going to pick? However, moving on to the tag team tournament next week, The Shield, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins will be making their debut against the Street Profits. And nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, blockbuster news from last week. If you recall, our first match announced for our first pay-per-view here in a couple of weeks. Eric Young will be facing Kevin Owens for the NXT North American Championship. Eric Young will be getting his rematch from NXT TakeOver The End. And Eric Young, he's been on a warpath. And nevertheless, moving along to our main event here on our second episode of NXT. And ladies and gentlemen, if you have been enjoying NXT, be sure to click that like button, click that subscribe button so you never miss an episode of NXT. Turn on those post notifications. Eric Young, he's a few fries short of a Happy Meal. Interesting sign right there in front of Eric Young. Nevertheless, but yeah, he's a few fries short of a Happy Meal, and he has been absolutely pissed. He has been wreaking havoc. We saw last week he went into the office of General Manager Triple H and demanded that he get his NXT North American Championship matchup last week, but Triple H was having none of it and announced that Kevin Owens will be defending his NXT North American Championship against Eric Young just in a couple of weeks at NXT Redemption, so stay tuned to the channel for that. Nevertheless, your main event here tonight, Sami Zayn making his debut.
And his opponent from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds, Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn, one hell of an athlete, one hell of a competitor. I can't say enough good things about Sami Zayn. I've seen a couple of his matches from all around the world, and man alive, I cannot tell you how excited I am to have this young man here in NXT. The Black and Yellow brand greatly appreciates Sami Zayn signing contract here to compete in NXT. And the fans, they absolutely love the underdog from the underground. Sami Zayn being Sami Zayn? Huh? Who? Sami Zayn soaking in the adulation of the NXT faithful as we look to get our main event underway. Eric Young, Sami Zayn. Here we go. The referee rings the bell. Look at this. Eric Young, Northern Light suplex right out of the gate. Sami Zayn now, he's looking for a strike. Eric Young, though, looking for a flying forearm strike. Misses, though. Both men now into a collar and elbow tie-up. EY now going to force Sami Zayn. Oh, how about this? Sami Zayn showing some defiance against Eric Young. Belly-to-belly suplex by the maniacal nutcase known as Eric Young. Sami Zayn now back to his feet. Backbreaker. Drops Eric Young across his knee. Elbow drop right there to the lower back of Eric Young. Zayn now going to pick up Eric Young. Eric Young counters, though. Both of these men, 100 miles right out of the gate. Zayn now going to Irish whip. Eric Young delivers a forearm strike into the corner. Zayn now quickly into the cover. First one of the matchup. Only gets a 1 count, though. Eric Young, as I mentioned earlier, he has been not too pleased ever since our last pay-per-view back at NXT Season 1, NXT TakeOver The End, where he lost the NXT North American Championship to the current champion, Kevin Owens. Eric Young now into the cover. Only gets a 1 count, though. And he has not been in the best of moves. Now, admittedly, Eric Young is just not in a good mood 24/7. Oh, hold on now. Sami Zayn quickly into the cover. Only gets a 1 count though. That's what I'm saying. Eric Young not exactly always in the best of moods, but he has been exceptionally in a bad mood ever since he lost the North American Championship. Zayn once again goes for a cover, only gets a 1. Both these men going for quick pinfalls in the early on. Only get 1 count though. Eric Young now going to look to wrench, work over the neck. Could be looking for that pile driver of his, which is how Eric Young won the North American Championship way back at NXT TakeOver Rival when he defeated Drew McIntyre, the first ever North American champion. We have not seen Drew McIntyre since. I believe it was TakeOver Unstoppable where Eric Young pile drove Drew McIntyre's. Eric Young looks for an elbow drop. He pile drove Drew McIntyre off the apron. We have not seen him since. Sami Zayn has enough wits about him. Blue Thunder Bomb from the underdog, from the underground, and it still only gets a 1 count. Zayn now going to pick up Eric Young back to his feet. And Zayn now going to send Eric Young out to the outside. What could he be looking for here? Oh, Sami Zayn through the turnbuckle delivers a I can't even get the words out. Tornado DDT. Oh my goodness. Eric Young, give him his props though, right back to his feet. Sami Zayn now going to send Eric Young back into the ring. Zayn now. Oh my goodness. Hell of a maneuver there from Sami Zayn. As I mentioned, folks, it wouldn't be NXT if I wasn't messing up on commentary. That's pretty much the theme of the channel. As Eric Young delivers a forearm strike in the corner, quickly goes for the cover now. Only gets a 1 count though, just a maniacal nutcase. It's not NXT if I'm not messing up commentary or miscalling moves. Zayn now going to taunt away at Eric Young. And Zayn is looking for a clothesline. Eric Young saw it coming. They're going to take Sami Zayn over the top rope to the outside. Referee begins his count. Eric Young going to quickly send Sami Zayn back into the ring. Eric Young now, he's got him up. Power bomb. Eric not going for a cover though. Eric gonna go to the top rope, gonna take a chance drop kick. Takes down Sami Zayn. EY now. Looking for a clothesline. No, nobody home, no water in the pool for the maniacal nutcase of NXT. Snap suplex by Sami Zayn. Zayn now gets countered by Eric Young, clubbing blow to the back, takes down Sami Zayn. And Eric Young now, this is what I mean. He's not all there. Sami Zayn now. See Eric Young wasted time. Allows Sami Zayn to get and twits about him. Allowed him to know what he was doing. Sami Zayn now back on the offense. He's got the ball back in his court. Sami now has control of Eric Young. Fights out of it. Couple of shots to the midsection. Kick to the midsection by EY. DDT takes down Sami Zayn. Spiked him right on his head. Eric Young now. He's got him up. Wheelbarrow neckbreaker. We've seen Eric Young use that in the past. And this time, it is enough to put away Sami Zayn. And give Sami Zayn his props. He came very, very close to putting down the maniacal nutcase of NXT. The bearded terror he has been coined. But to no avail, Eric Young just proved he was too much for Sami Zayn to handle in the main event here tonight of NXT. Here the Blue Thunder Bomb by Sami Zayn. Hell of a maneuver by the underdog from the underground. I can't even get my words out. I'm so sorry. Commentary will get better, I promise. Nonetheless, Sami Zayn, he tried every trick in the book, even putting his feet on the ropes. But Eric Young proves why he should be in the championship title hunt. And he will get his rematch in just a few short weeks here at NXT Redemption.
Here is your winner, Eric Young.
Eric Young back on the winning track. You know he wants that North American Championship. He has made that very, very clear. And it appears Eric Young has something he wants to say. Let's hear from the maniacal nutcase. Saying that what happened to Sami Zayn is a message, and he wants Kevin to listen very carefully. Eric's saying in 3 weeks he's going to get back his NXT North American Championship. I don't know if it's not yours anymore, Eric. Oh my, things are getting heated. We're in NXT. Saying if Kevin is smart, he won't show up until Redemption. I believe Kevin is really going to have something to say about that. I don't think Kevin is going to heed the warning from Eric Young. We're going to find out nonetheless. Eric Young putting the NXT North American Champion on notice. He wants that North American Championship back, and he wants it back in the worst way possible. And we're going to find out in just under 3 weeks at Redemption, can Eric Young wrestle away and become a 2-time North American champion. And nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, after the events that occurred earlier tonight, it has been made official. Your main event of NXT Redemption will be the greatest man that ever lived, Austin Aries, taking on the Dutch Destroyer, your NXT champion, Aleister Black. It has never been more important to be subscribed to the channel than right now. Turn on those post notifications so you never miss an episode of NXT. Ladies and gentlemen, we are changing the game subscriber by subscriber. And also, I forgot to mention, we have had a lot of subscribers to come in these last few days. And if you have subscribed, then be sure to leave a comment in the comments down below. Let us know that you subscribed, and we are more than appreciative of you and everyone that have been on the channel thus far. So ladies and gentlemen, for everyone here at NXT, we thank you so much for joining us once again here in the Black and Yellow brand. We'll see you next week.